to infinity and beyond.
The word lemniscate comes from the Latin word meaning a looped piece of ribbon, which is the exact same shape that the symbol for infinity makes.
Or it's a religious symbol meaning balance of forces.
It's also a Roman symbol for 1,000 because 1,000 was so large it was almost infinite for them.
Hey, there. You know, it's really interesting to talk about infinity. Infinity's like a process that it never stops, man. It just never, ever stops. Know what I'm saying?
Screw you, man. It's actual infinity. It stops. It has an end. It's finite in it. It has a number. It's like a dog. It's like that cute little dog. It's got a bound. It's finite.
No, it's not like well, I guess it's potentially like potential like a dog. Like it's a dog that just never stops growing. It just keeps getting bigger and bigger. It's like it can't be quantized. It's not a dog.
No, it's actual.
No. You know what? Let's take this outside.
Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to the main event. In this corner, representing potential infinity, Scott, never-ending Hoffman. And in our other corner, representing actual infinity, Eric, ridiculous dog analogy Roy. Ding ding.
Where'd you get a helmet? Convenient.
The winner by vicious knockout, Scott, never-ending Hoffman. The Church tried vehemently to silence human mathematics by putting Bruno to death and placing Galileo under house arrest. The Church's opposition only left free thinkers to work harder in a field condemned by authorities.
My name is Georg Ferdinand Ludwig Philipp Contour, and I like infinity. I believe that infinity is a transcendent number rather than a concept which can never be reached. My goal is to make a system where infinity is measured in sets, which can be used in every discipline that employs infinity.
Sir Isaac Newton believed that space was infinite, the theory of an actual infinity. He believed that infinity could be understood, but not conceived. Interesting enough, other people argued against him using the exact same argument.
Kant is one of the people that disagreed with Sir Isaac Newton, believing that actual infinity does not exist because it can't be perceived.
How dare you contradict the great knight Sir Isaac Newton? Have at you!
We thank thee, Lord, that in thy mercy... Come on, then. What? Have at you!
One use for infinity is the belief in irrational numbers. Irrational numbers are numbers that have infinite amount of decimals, and the second that you cut them off, they just become a good approximation. They're no longer irrational. For instance, pi. Well, that was a good approximation, but it wasn't quite pi. Pi is infinite. Infinity is also used when using integrals. When trying to find the area under a curve, we usually use the Riemann sum, which is very rough. Now, if we use infinity for an integral, we get an infinite amount of little parts instead of little squares, and it becomes smooth and friendly. Limits are also very, very important when you're using horizontal and vertical asymptotes. Say as a x value comes closer and closer to infinity, a line can get closer and closer to a certain point.
There is absolutely nothing funny about limits.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
Scott, I see your filming.
I know. Let's see. Yeah. Authoritative hope oppressing a mathematician run.
Excellent. Yes, the hunchback.
Where
Yes, blooper girl.
It's like a dog that never stops growing. Like a process that never stops.
His face is all red.
Turn on the camera.
How you doing, buddy?
You good?
Yeah.
Let's do it again.
No, I'm not kicking him in the head.
Just one more time.
The winner by vicious knockout, Scott Neverending Infinity. The winner by vicious knockout, Scott Neverending Hoffman.
It's all over this.
Go. Oh, God. You have no idea how cold it Damn it, Mike. Bad, Mike. You can get closer and closer to a certain point. Fuck you. Alright, let's go. Ready? Go.
the pencil is broken.